Ah, there we go. All right, so look, I appreciate the patience. Formally, I'm Rob Bodie. This is Spotlight 39. It's Tuesday night, and that means one thing and one thing only, and that's the live film reviews. That's right, we're going to watch your film for free. Unlike a lot of other people on the internet, we're going to do this thing for free, give you real constructive feedback. A lot of you guys tap in each and every week, so we appreciate you coming back. For those that are new, make sure you DM the Spotlight 39 Twitter page your film so we can pull that up. We're going to get as many as we can tonight. We're going to give you feedback, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe, support the brand that supports you. We already did the introductions, fellas, so let's just go ahead and get this party started. It's going to be a familiar face. It's Landon Duckworth. He sent the midseason. Let's get this going. Let's see what my man Duck's got popping off for us. This is just like I set the stage. This is a young man that joined our show last year, early in the season. Man, we got to watch him, and then we just kept giving him different feedback, and he just kept taking the feedback. And obviously, he's just gifted in general. Put that to work, and the fruits of his labor kind of came to surface. He's got what McCann? How many D1 offers this young man got now? Probably 10 plus or so.
Yeah, he like at 14. He's
Yeah.
committed currently to South Carolina's he's a 4-star quarterback, number 2 dual threat guy.
Yep. So, great accolades, but just a prime example of a young man that, puts the work in on the field, off the field, is open to, feedback, open to constructive criticism, always wants to get better, always wants to, continue to grow. And we get to watch this man grow right here in front of us. He's a class of 26. So, I mean, he's still got
Dog,
some time to continue to come back and do this thing, right?
dog,
Yeah.
and
And real quick,
in
there's
offers
a
too.
one thing that I want to point out real quick about his film. If you notice, he's demonstrating multiple throws within the first few plays. I mean, he threw a probably like a 7 yard hitch on one of his first plays. And it's not just all deep balls, it's not all bombs, it's not all touchdown throws. He's showing every aspect of his game within the first few plays. And that's what we need to see more of, especially from the quarterback position as you're sending your film in. So just some food for thought, just some things for you guys to think about, any QBs that are listening when putting your film together.
Heck yeah. So, we could talk about, Duck all night long, but, I just wanted to kind of kick it off, set the stage as a prime example of a young man that, has kind of been rocking with us, and his film is phenomenal. It's a lot of fun to watch. I'm excited for the second half of the season. But as far as film goes, what's an ideal mid-season film look like? Is it a 3 minute film, 5 minute film? What type of variation do you want to see? From for a quarterback, like what type of plays do you want to see from a quarterback with their film?
So it's a like a loaded question just because like each quarterback is different, right? Like
Yeah,
and
for sure.
it's you got to show so much as a quarterback compared to like a lot of other positions like what receiver or like running back. Like quarterback, you got to show reads, you got to show you can throw off platform, you can run nowadays. You got to make pre-snap reads, you got to make the best throw, you got to throw the post. You want to see you throw the corner route. You know what I'm saying? So long as you are covering a lot of stuff and it's not like wasted plays, throw it on there. Like it's different. Like his is only 2 minutes and 47 seconds, but I've watched all 4 of their games, and it's definitely way more plays that he left off there. Like Coach E noticed, like him throwing off the platform, a 7 yard hitch throw. Stuff like that is more better for your film than just 9 balls, and then he gets it. So
All right. So that's some food for thought. Let's pull up Trayshawn Ware, right? Let's see New Orleans. So I think this might be. I don't remember any New Orleans young men, so that's exciting. Class of 25, DB, 5'10", 170. So some DB film. This should be fun to watch. What do we want to see in DB mid-season film?
Technique. I want to see how well you line up in man. Obviously, you can't control what your school does. So even if you're predominantly playing zone, um, do you know when to come off your landmarks? Do you know how to read the eyes of the quarterback? Um,
my,
How well is
my
your
guy,
ball?
I didn't mean to cut you off, E. Hold on. My guy just picked it off, was jogging down the field, and then just pointed at the receiver like, "Nah, man, this is me." Sorry, go ahead. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say ball skills, high pointing ability, tracking the football. Um, so yeah, just we could say multitude for every position. It's just especially important for quarterback. But ultimately, how's your technique? Do you have good ball skills? Do you have good speed? Um, yeah, those are the main things.
Okay. So what we
I don't
seeing
know.
from this film, man?
I don't know if it's like the high school's teaching it or like guys just like not doing it. But when they're like 8 yards, 10 yards off, why are they backpedaling so fast once the ball's hiked?
Right. I see
Like I
like
yell at my
this
guys.
weekend, man.
Yeah, I yell at my guys too. So I know it's like it might not really be a coaching thing. It just might be them like just doing too much in their head sometimes. So, but he definitely making plays. Definitely can jump on the ball. He got to catch every interception, baby. Dropping millions right there.
Yes,
But
sir.
definitely a good enforcer for a 5'10" guy.
Yeah, he's a 25, so I mean, he's definitely got the
Yep.
rest of the season to learn and develop. Camp smart, camp strong this off season, and then go all in on that senior year. Because I mean, his film's not bad by any means. I
No,
think I think the mix of the film is solid. I mean, you, I think the placement is probably where it needs to be.
I would
Uh,
move that last play up too, though. You
yeah,
see how he recognized it before, like as soon as they hiked the ball, like he recognized something and pointed it out and went deep.
right.
So he has a good mindset and a good IQ.
All right, so we got Jonathan, we got James, we got Trayshawn, we got Waylon, we got Sterling down down there
You
in
know,
San Antonio area.
with his height, I mean, they'll probably use him a lot in the slot at the next level. But I'm looking at him and I'm like, this dude looks like a pretty solid field corner. Like he could be a pretty solid field corner.
All right, we're gonna watch this last play. I'm gonna let y'all close it out with some feedback while I queue up the next. Because typically, yeah, we done watched almost 3 minutes of this young man.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
let you go. I did a lot of talking already.
All right, so that's Trayshawn Ware from New Orleans. What you got for him, E? What can he take away and maybe implement going forward?
Well, he finds the ball really well. He can read the eyes of the quarterback. Like Coach McCann said, he had to have done some type of film study with the way he was playing certain routes and the way he was recognizing certain things. Um, Personally, I like to see how he does impress, but like I said, you got to control what you can control, and I think he's done a really good job thus far with the type of defense his school is playing. But that's it for me. I thought the film was really good, personally.
All right. So now we get to
Sir.
watch that second half of the season, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's it.
All right, man. So this is a familiar face, familiar name from down there in Texas. I think it's in the San Antonio area, if I'm not mistaken. Cornerstone Christian. He's a senior, man. We watched a decent amount of his film last year. He's taking the feedback. He continuously comes back, so we appreciate you doing that. Let's check out this midseason film from Mr. Sterling. Somehow I done skipped all the way through. Here we go. Man, I gotta stop having a bye week, man. I feel discombobulated. Man, they filmed that from like the back corner of the press box. Good grief. Yo, speaking of that, what y'all think about that live stream though? That King George Cortland game I did. Looking like
It was
ESPN
clean.
out there, right?
It was clean.
No, I'm just impressed that I got the penalty marker, yo, when there's a flag. I was like, man, that's dope. Huh, okay.
Yeah, he got some good
Oh,
speed on him. Mm.
oh, oh. I was hoping he was gonna take that to the house. Man, this is his line. They open up some holes, don't they?
Yeah. Let's see.
What's that lines recruiting look like? Man, they opening it up like they splitting the Red Sea or something.
Yeah, I mean he's got solid speed. But like you said, like his offensive line is getting some really good push. Now, see, that's something I would move that up.
Yep.
That should be one of the first plays. Catching the ball out of the backfield, long touchdown. Um, like a lot of the stuff that I was seeing early on was him finding an open hole and just running through it because his offensive line was blocking really well.
Now we just watched them
Um,
make something out of nothing. Bounce
yeah,
off
now
the
we just watched him make
broken
something
play,
like that.
and yeah, he took a broken play and took it in the end zone.
Yeah. So I definitely think there needs to be some reordering here.
Yeah, most definitely. What you see, okay?
Yeah, man, I like his speed. I like his stride. He's definitely a playmaker. So definitely would like to see what's going on with his recruiting. The first guy usually doesn't tackle him. Even on film, which is a big key. Like when you evaluate some of these guys, what I'm saying, and catch out the backfield is very important on the next level. I try to tell all my guys you want to be an all down running back. You don't want to come out on third and longs because you can't pass block. You want to be in there on third and short. You want to be, flanked out if you can. You know what I'm saying? So he up there in Texas. So Coach
Everything's
Miller,
bigger
man,
in
what you
Texas.
thought, Coach Miller? Hey, tell me how
Yeah.
like Coach Miller, man.
All right, man. So look, that's Mr. Sterling. That's a familiar face. We gave him some good feedback. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's go to a new name, Joshua Smith. Let's see, class of 25, Willow Spring High School. Where is that located? I have no idea. Anyway, let's get to that mid-season, right?
Yeah, fellas, you should have your location on. By the way, where you located
North
on?
Carolina. It's on his huddle, but that's because it has to be.
Yeah,
All right, so we got North Carolina talent right here. Look like we
I'm
watched a
sorry. Remind
bootleg
me,
movie.
he's the quarterback.
I hope so.
Whoa, uh,
Nope.
no, he's on defense.
Yeah.
Okay, so that first play, throw that away. I didn't even
Yeah.
get a marker.
Is he six? Is it 69? Is that who I'm looking at?
I think so.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
69. 69. There we go. Let's see.
he's coming
Okay.
really high. He's
I'll say
coming
you
up
got to get
really high.
active. Yeah, most definitely.
Come on, man, pad level.
You're a big boy. You got to get in there.
Yeah, you got to
That
fire off
body
the
on him.
ball, stay low, use your leverage, and get off the block.
I'll say, based on who he's, the size of who he's going up against, I feel like he should be laying those dudes out. What class
Yeah,
did I say? It was 25.
I think he was a 25.
All right. Because if he's a 25, man, we need to look. We need to focus on the second half of the year, but then we need to make sure this off season is the most important off season of your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that he can't do something, but
No, not at
he
all.
definitely needs to clean a lot of things up. Get with a trainer if he can, if he's not already with one. Um, work on his hands, work on his get off, staying low.
All right.
Yeah.
So
You
what you
gotta
got for
switch
him,
that ball.
McCann? This is
Same.
junior year. Yep. So Joshua Smith from North Carolina. Give it to him.
Gotta get a better motor. Gotta get off the ball a lot faster. Be more physical, violent. Like Coach E pressed on like super high. He hustles to the ball. Just gotta be violent and gotta be aggressive. Being in the trenches is not like you can lay yourself on somebody. You gotta be an enforcer. So looking for him to be more aggressive. Down there in the trenches, and I would definitely revamp that highlight tape. A lot of
Yep.
those plays weren't highlights. They were like me just hustling. You definitely need to show something like you're making plays before anybody else is there. So
Yes, sir. All right. So We got Zion Howe. Zion Howe from South Carolina. He's a 25. You see it up on the screen, 5'10", 160. He runs a 4.56.
Allegedly.
He runs a 4.56. We better see that in this midseason. We just talked about it. Make sure y'all are being very accurate when you're talking about your height, weight, speed, your stats.
We gonna tell the first time he get away from somebody. Trust yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta find the ball. He was in perfect phase too.
I like.
That's a challenging angle.
Yeah, he making a tackle 30 yards on the field though, so I would scrap it.
Yeah.
He got good driving angles. He drives on the ball.
Yeah. I was gonna say the closest speed.
Yeah, but I'm with you on that one play. I'd get rid of that one where he made the tackle all the way down the field.
I would say bad camera angle, and it was
Even that. Oh, never mind. Oh, don't get caught. Don't get caught.
You can't get caught.
4-5. Come on, man.
If you were 4.56, you would have beat that quarterback.
Man, that was a house call.
I was about to say erase that play, but man, he got that.
Hold up.
Slow motion, baby.
Don't do it to us. Don't do it to us.
And that's not even a highlight. I would take that definitely off. Slow motion and just delete.
Man, we ain't spoken slow mo this year, man. We ain't seen it until just now.
Right. I mean, I think the kids are learning at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I will say he's not slow.
No, not
but
at all.
He ain't 4.56.
Yeah, we gotta get those officials.
Yeah, more like a 4.62. Ain't no wrong with that.
Heck no. I mean, he's got wheels. That's for sure.
I will say he does a really good job of staying in phase down the field.
Yeah.
Look at that.
There you go.
That was a good read.
All right, so we're going to watch this last one. I'm going to let y'all give them some closing remarks what we got next. Fellas, let me know who's in the chat, man. Who's still watching. If you have not DM'd your film, make sure you do so we can get it up and running. But what y'all got for Zion Howe that hasn't already been said from South Carolina 2025?
Man, I would definitely learn catch technique. Like just letting guys run across your face at 10 yards off the ball. It's like, I can't do that. Definitely take play number 2 off of the film. Just keep staying in phase and keep being a dog. You know what I'm saying? He's really good in run support, which is one of the college coaches and one of their biggest dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can teach you how to be in cover 3, but being a run support, that's a whole different monster. So he got a lot of good tangibles. I would definitely like to see it like revamped and then like see him learn some different skill sets like the catch technique, you know what I'm saying? And once the receiver stems him, he gets stemmed back and he does a really good job though overall though. Definitely a good guy.
So
he could get that film down from 3 minutes to about 2:30, I think, with some of the plays that he could cut out.
Oh
yeah, definitely don't disagree there. All right, so let's keep it moving. We're gonna get a Virginia kid, right? Another familiar name, Donovan Phillips, Massaponax High School. It's a senior campaign running back, cornerback.
Oh, I didn't know he had 4.48 on his Twitter. He ain't 4.48.
4.48.
He ain't 4.48.
Let's see.
He's
man.
good. I love the kid. Don't get me wrong. Listen, I love this kid. I know him. He's really talented.
He's a good kid. I'm gonna see him a little later in the season.
His film looks a heck of a lot better than it did last year already, but he ain't 4.48.
Let's go.
Yeah, 4.48 would have pulled away right there.
No, I ain't even mad. Look, the 4.48 ain't there, but that's a solid first play. I mean, let's go.
He wasn't doing that last year.
No, let's go. Man, this dude he put in the work this all season too. I
Oh
mean, he
yeah,
had workout video. He's in the backyard. You know what I mean? Just he set up the iPhone on a cinder block and just recording himself, man. Like this
hmm
is the definition of somebody that's hungry, who wants it, who's eager, and he's not afraid to take the feedback, the criticism, and just, get better. I mean, it's
yeah.
dope. Uh oh. We got Mr. Hyder in the building. You know what I mean? Somehow I missed you at the game Saturday, man. Look, after the game, I came up. I seen Savion. I seen Mom Dukes, but I didn't get to meet Pops, man. I didn't get to see you. He was putting the chairs away.
Yeah. One thing that I do like about him is he finishes his runs. Like the last guy, if the last guy gets his hands on him, he's
Yo,
going to run through him. Look, I mean, see, he got his hands on him, but at least he ran through and fell forward.
yeah. No, this film is a whole lot different than last year's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he was
and
good.
we clown the wing T offense all the time,
Hate it
and I mean
so bad.
but I mean he makes the most of his opportunities. He when he gets the ball, when he gets opportunities, he really goes
Oh,
out. Look at him
oh.
blocking down the field.
I probably wouldn't have kept that play on there.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
turn his swing.
Yeah, let's take that one off. But nah, man, this is yeah, I like this. This is a good film. Look, we gonna be able to redeem ourselves, man. I'm 90% sure I'm coming back to Woodbury for the collegiate game on Saturday because some plans changed, so I'm not gonna be able to get to Richmond. So look, we gonna connect.
this
We gonna
film
connect.
plays.
All right, so let's watch this last one, and then I'm gonna let y'all get some closing remarks, man. Oh, that was the last one anyway. How about that?
He's
Two
gonna
minutes
take
and
those.
30. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That is spot on for what we've been preaching. This. Look, takes the feedback. I love it. Go ahead.
Well, it
I'm
would be
talking over you.
spot on, but a lot of those last plays didn't need to be on there.
Yeah, you right. You right. I don't disagree. What you
Coach, you
got,
got anything
McCann?
for him?
Oh man, I like the kid. I would like to see. I would definitely, if I was him, I'd be content to like Army, Navy, that type of style of
Yep.
running.
Especially
Because
Army boy. Uh,
yeah,
they don't really throw the
he
ball.
he'll fit really well in that system. Just because the style he's already doing it. You know what I'm saying? So like he definitely first contact is not the last contact. So he's definitely taking you for a bus ride for like 3 or 4 yards. So which is good, you know what I'm saying? And then he also has like a little agility between the tackles. Like he's not running outside that much. But
Yep.
when he runs outside, he's running with some power and speed. So he's definitely gonna win the battle when y'all go head on in that hole. So
All
I
right.
definitely like him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
don't I don't remember off the top of my head, but Donovan, shoot me a reminder. I think he has VMI and I think he has LIU.
Okay. So he's
I,
picked up a little bit since last year. I mean, and we finish out the season. He's gonna be setting himself all right.
yeah,
But like I said, I'm gonna check him out a little bit later, 2 or 3 weeks I think from now. But look, let's keep it going, right? Let's stay respectful of time. Let's get Waylon up here. Waylon's still tapped in. He's a senior. He's 5'11", 200, inside linebacker. Unfortunately, I got his cell phone number, but I don't know where he's from until I pull up the huddle. So let's see what the huddle looks like. All right.
yeah. And spell out your whole high school on your Twitter, please.
All right. So Georgia. And we're gonna have Savion's next week. We're gonna have we're gonna have Savion. I got to talk to Dazier, see if we can't get that together. Speaking of Dazier, man, he could be playing. I think I told y'all, but coach is gonna put him on both sides of the ball now. So he's gonna be playing some DB along wide receiver, which I think will drastically help that defense. But that's another conversation for another day. Antonio, I see you. Gavin, I see you. Brandon Long, I appreciate you still tapping in, man. We're gonna get to as many as y'all as possible. Look, make it easy on me. If we haven't watched your film yet, if you've already sent it, just resend it to me again so it's at the top of my inbox so we can just easily pull it and watch it. We got Marcus LaRue still watching, Fredericksburg, Virginia. Cortland High, that's Cortland High School, right? Am I thinking of the right young man? So we got to witness some Georgia ball, didn't we? E? This is a little different
Yeah,
than what we got to witness down in Georgia. It was the other side of Georgia, I guess.
yeah. I mean, I like the way his film is set up. You know, he had his zone drop. You know, he got in on a few tackles. He's getting rid of, shedding some blocks. It's just the Atlanta metro area is just a
Saturated.
different beast.
Saturated. Like you really got to stand out in that metro. I mean, they got backups that's got D1 offers down there. It's crazy.
Yeah. But like I said, I think, the kid, he's a little undersized, being
Yeah.
5'11", 200 pounds, but I think he's got his film is set up pretty decently. Like he had like I said, his own drop in coverage. He got himself a pick, got in on a few tackles in the scrum, got off of some blocks. Showed the best of his ability running sideline to sideline. So I like the way the linebacker film is set up. I just think that there's some things he can do during the off season if he's got another year. He's a 24 though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's 24. Well, just keep working, bro, and keep on building yourself up. But I thought the film itself was pretty solid for what he's got.
Good deal. So we got to see this young man at the camp at Brook Point earlier in the year, and I got to see him against King George. One of the top programs here in the state of Virginia. Um, I was thoroughly impressed. I'm gonna let y'all check it out, and we gonna see what this film looks like. But this dude was toting the rock against a very solid King George defense. So let's see what the midseason looks like. A lot of fun to watch in person, that's for sure. My, I can't get with the blue field though, man. Man, I went there last year at the beginning of the year. That sun hitting that blue turf, that was not fun to record. Not a good time. But anyway,
Mm.
this is the film. This dude doesn't look. He does not easily he doesn't go down. Like this was. I watched this all night long. It was taking 2 and 3 dudes consistently to bring this young man down, and he's just out there just toting it like it's nothing.
Yeah, he not. It's gonna take more than one guy to get him on the ground. Look at him. He's just
Look,
carrying dudes.
nah, I mean, he had my man on his back. What, 5 yards?
Man, this one of those kids, like you beef him up to
Look
like
at him.
250 pounds and you stick him on the goal line.
I mean, that's mini Jerome Bettis right there. Like this dude's just putting it on him.
Let him play fullback. I want to see this dude throw like a mean block and take somebody's head
Oh,
off.
yeah, man. Put him in that Pat Ricard position, right? Use him on offense, utilize him on defense. Let
Look
him
at him.
pancake some people.
Look
I
at
mean, you
him.
just drag him in there. Let's go. Man, I gotta get another Cortland game somehow this year. He was just a lot of fun to watch. And I like those gray jerseys this year. That's clean.
Man, I'll tell you what, this is entertaining.
Yeah, look, I mean, he's dragging. And look. Nah, man. This is some good film. And he's a 25, so he gets to only get bigger, stronger, faster this offseason. I mean, hell, we
Yeah.
got a whole second half of the year. He's still got what, 4 or 5 more games to go?
Yeah. I want to see the speed get better, the agility, the flexibility. Because I mean, he's a
He said,
downhill
"What
runner.
agility? I'm just going to run straight and carry everybody."
Listen, he can run straight and carry
There
as
you go,
many
King
dudes as
George.
he want, but I'm trying to help him, get seen as best he can. And don't get me wrong, running through people will, but eventually it's just going to be 5, 6, 7 yard gains,
Right.
and that's not going to pop out on film.
All right. So look, that was a lot of fun. That's Marcus LaRue, junior highlight mid-season. McCann, you were a little silent. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Just watching the film. Coach E, hit it point on, man. It reminds me of being up there at Oregon a few months ago when Coach Locke was telling Dante, like, if you want to play a long time, you can't run through everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Coach E is saying, like, with the agility and stuff like that. working on the jump cuts, saying speed, stuff like that, he won't have to use his power so much so often, and it will prolong his whole playing career. Doing that right now, you shorten your career. What Coach Locke was telling me, saying hit by hit, saying like that. So definitely work on those things. Coach E said but that's just head on what Coach E says agility and speed, and I would definitely. Hey, look at that! Look at my man RJ, the Roberts kid. His film. I know Coach E will like it.
All
I'm
right.
about to check it out.
So
Yep.
here we go. We got the next one up. We got Antonio Armstrong. Personally, I'm not a big fan of all the, I guess, whatever they are, designs around the name, but it is what it is. Let's see if you got the information. He 2025, 6'2", 220, hybrid defensive end linebacker from North Carolina, Kings Mountain, North Carolina. That's what we got. Let's see.
Okay.
First 5 games.
Well, he's got the size if he's 6'2", 220. So let's see what he puts on film. Oh, they got him covering the nickel.
I was about to say.
Give me that.
Okay. I'll take that play 1. We gotta get them early markers though.
Yeah. Oh, froze.
All right. Lost him on that.
He overran it and then came back and made the tackle.
All right.
There
we go.
Yeah, I would put that a little bit up further.
Yep.
What's his recruiting looking like?
Antonio, my man, tell us what kind of offers or interest you got so far, man. What's your recruiting look like? And he's what? I said 25, right? So he still got a little bit more time too. He's got good size. I mean, he's definitely blowing it up.
But this is what when we talk about Violet, this is what it talks about. Saying like getting to the ball with being an enforcer.
Heck yeah.
And they got him at D tackle. Look at that. He's undersized for a defensive tackle, but with how quick he got off the ball, it didn't matter.
Yeah, I would definitely have to move that up.
There we go.
How quick he's exploding. Look at the explosiveness.
Let's go.
This kid's a stud. Look at that. Sideline to sideline. Beat the block.
0 offers, 0 interest.
Oh, nah.
Where's he at?
Kings Mountain,
he's in
North Carolina. Where is Kings Mountain, like out near like Asheville? Like, is it actually in the mountains out there close to Tennessee? Like, where in North Carolina are you?
He'd be a great App State kid.
Heck yeah.
App State, ECU.
I mean, no, App State would like 100% be in this young man's wheelhouse.
Yep.
Like they would absolutely love to have this young man. He can go and be teammates with our guy Griffin Scruggs.
Yep.
All American. Georgia transfer.
Yeah, if I was him, I'll just go to App State every single day until they see me.
Right?
Yeah.
Put it on coaches on the coaches' cars or something, man. Like, this dude is nice.
And he has a lot of skill towards the end too. That's the crazy part, that he should move up.
Yeah. I mean, the beautiful thing about North Carolina is you have so many schools and so many Division I opportunities. I mean, you got, like you said, App State, East Carolina.
Yeah.
Carolina, AT&T. Well, not AT&T.
A&T.
Look, I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, this dude, he could be a kind of guy.
Charlotte, NC Charlotte.
Yeah. I don't know what Carolina's doing, but they're missing a dude right now.
Yeah, man. If I was him, ECU, App State, UNC Charlotte.
Man. All right, we're gonna
I
watch
would
this
even.
last play.
He would. I think would even be really good at Wake Forest defense too.
Oh yeah,
So that's
Only
Antonio
seven.
Armstrong, Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Brandon Long, man. Send me the film.
Can
Is
you, can you
it
see how many people he's following?
he's fought a bunch.
yeah, he's look. I feel
Oh
like
wow!
he's doing it the right way. 3,400 people he's following.
I'm gonna send him a Army Bowl invite.
Yeah.
What's the yeah, and then if he could just go ahead and send us his core GPA. He got a 3.5 GPA, but I'm wondering what the core
Yeah.
GPA is.
Nah, man. This dude. Look, he
What's his
deserves to find a home. It's Armstrong.
Um,
Tonio. I'll pull it up right there for you. Look, fellas, this is what happens when we find some good film. These dudes go to bat. You know, these are some dudes that you want in your corner. And yeah, I was right. It's out in the mountains near Asheville. So unfortunately, you know, it's not an easy location to get to per se. But Boone, look, Boone, North Carolina would be a great place to call home. That's for sure. But anyway, that was Antonio
he was
Armstrong.
just at App State on the 16th.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. And Antonio, hit me up, DM me.
all right, let's pull up. We got Brandon Long. He's been patiently waiting. We appreciate you tapping in, man. He's a senior, 6'4", 335. So he's a big
Jeez.
boy. That's a big boy. Let's see what this film looks like. We got that
Rochester.
mid-season.
It's a JUCO kid,
Yep,
right?
mid-season JUCO product. Let's see.
Man, you had JUCO at 17 years old.
I don't even know what JUCO is in Rochester. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'm thinking of prep school. Never mind.
Yeah, he's got the size. I feel like you should be putting them kids on their backs, though. Oh, that was disrespectful. He shouldn't he shouldn't have
Look
did
at
that
him
young
running
man
down the
like
field.
that. He shouldn't have did that young man like that.
Now you saw him continue to run down the field though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, look,
That's how you down block.
man. All right. No, when on a different note, when's Georgia got an off week, man? I need to hit my guy Fat Christian Miller, see if he can't jump on with us again. See if he can find
He
five
balling,
minutes in
man.
his time.
Yeah, he balling.
Yeah, he is. Look, that's my guy. He's look when we had him last year breaking down some film. That dude went in. He's sitting in the park. He was sitting in the parking lot. Just got done training in the car. He was like, "Man, let me
Yep.
throw the beats on real quick." And we watched film for what 2 hours, McCann. Like it was a while, and he was just digging into it. And then the following week we had Griffin Scruggs, another All American. Like, hey, look, we have to get back into it. We got to find another student athlete to jump on with us and break down some film. But our trail, make DM me your film. DM your film so it's at the top of my box, man.
See, he's got some solid stuff. Sometimes his hands get outside the pads, so I work on his hand placement, and also he looks a little stiff, a little big.
Yeah.
So if he can drop some weight, and then if he wants to put it back on, a little bit more muscular, then I would say go for it. But right now he just looks a little heavy on his steps.
So this is your backyard, McCann. What you got for Brandon?
I would definitely piggyback off of what Coach E was saying because I thought the same thing. Like he was doing good things, but just a little slow, not that much flexibility. So I would definitely work on the flexibility, do some yoga, do some some mild speed stuff. Do hand placement stuff like firing the hands. Saying do stuff like that. Like there's a lot of small stuff he could fix that will actually make him be a lot better, which is good for him though. So not having much to fix is a good thing. So he's in the right ballpark.
All right. So that was Brandon, man, JUCO product, upstate New York. Next up, we got Artrell Guyton. I hope I'm saying it right, man. I'm trying to say the names this year. That's the mission. If I butcher it, that's my fault. Just correct me. But anyway, slot receiver, cornerback, safety, special teams. Keyword being special teams. And I got to shout out two phenomenal kickers this weekend. King George, Max Lipinski, just committed to JMU. And then I can't remember the young man from Woodbury, but he's a UNC commit. Those dudes, they were booting it. I don't know that there was a kickoff return once at Woodbury, but that's another story. Special teams, special teams, special teams. Artrell goes to Oak Park High School. Not sure where that's at. Oh, Detroit, Michigan. All right, Detroit, Michigan. Senior 5'10", 170. 5'10", 170. So let's get to that mid-season for Artrell.
441's a little long for a 6-game highlight.
Yeah.
Don't get caught.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, all right. We'll take that. All right, Jonathan Mason still watching. We got Milton in the building. We still got quite a few folks in the building tonight. We're gonna continue to grow this thing, man. So make sure you tell your teammates, that way they can join us. Make sure your teammates tell their friends so they can join us.
I like that.
Look,
Oh yeah,
let's have some fun with it this year.
the jump cut, the jump cut in the vision. He's got it, and I think the speed is solid. I don't know, maybe he got a little gassed on that long run, but the jump cut and the vision is outstanding. And just with the quickness alone, he said he plays slot receiver, but I think he could do really well at slot receiver or even at running back. But
right.
I can see why the coach wants the ball in his hands.
I mean,
that's why he put it back there.
He shouldn't be labeled as athlete. He should just be labeled as offense. I mean, this dude was doing it all. Reminds me of when I went to Brookpoint, watched Daniel Coles. I mean, they had him taking snaps. They had him lined up like
Jesus.
Yeah, this is a fun film to watch.
Four guys just tackled each other.
And he has, for a kid his size, he has surprisingly good contact balance.
Yeah. The referee was real into it. He was real excited to call that turnover.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Man, he's a dog. And he can throw.
What'd I say? He was 24, right?
I think he was 24.
What's your recruiting look like, my man? What offers or interests do you have? I feel like there should be something in the bucket for you.
Yeah, you're not gonna play quarterback, but
no, but you get the ball.
Yeah, I could see a number of Division II FCS schools.
Heck yeah. And the fact that, I mean, look, honestly, I would like to see some special team film, especially if he's got nice kickoff. Never mind. All right. Let me see what I got.
Hey, if you house this, you better move it up. Let's see. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that needs to be moved up, though.
That definitely, look, special teams is a winner, man. That's how you're going to see the field early. So any solid special team plays, you want that to be seen. And honestly, I mean, we're 3 minutes in at that one special team play. It probably wouldn't get seen. Definitely move that up.
I'll tell you what, Rob. This is the deepest week we've had so far in terms of kids that have sent film in.
Absolutely. I mean, this is fun to watch. Like I'm almost 4 minutes. So I'm gonna cut that off so we can get at least another one or two in here. That's Artrell, man. This is Artrell. This dude has been very, very persistent with hit me, you know what I mean, on Twitter. So look, stay consistent, keep doing your thing. I loved everything I seen. What about you fellas? I know he was commentating the whole time. So what else can we give this young man to help him for the second half of his season? Because this is that senior campaign. We wanna see if this young man can get some opportunities. But he's got Kentucky State and Bryant University is what he's saying.
Man, listen, go with the best that you can, man. That's some pretty good film right there. Can make a lot of plays, very unique, very special with his vision. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing four guys tackle each other
Right.
in one play. So he could definitely is definitely a playmaker. Definitely need to get in front of the right eyes, though, for sure.
All right. So look, we got another New Yorker. We got another New Yorker. Is this upstate New York? I've never even heard of.
I
Is
don't
it
even know what that's.
is that Vestal? Wherever it is, man. It's in New York. He's a senior, 5'10", 185. Uh
Can we
oh.
pull out? Can we pull out the
Uh
red flag?
oh.
4.5 on the dot is like that's just coach's
All
number.
right. Look, let's just watch the film. Let's
Yeah,
see. Uh,
Ve-
21,
Vestal,
79.
Vestal, New York, the equivalent of Hurt, Virginia.
Look, we ain't gonna talk about Hurt Virginia. Hurt Virginia took me 2 hours off the beaten path to come pick you up to go to Georgia. Man, that was not a fun road trip.
Ain't got no lights.
I was gonna say where the stadium lights at.
I
Look,
thought
they
about
saving electricity. All right, we'll take that.
I think we watched him before, actually.
Have we? I don't remember this field. I feel like I remember this
While-
very
while
large
ago.
fair.
Hmm.
New York going crazy right now. Tonight has been kind of New York heavy, hasn't it? This is what, number 3? Number 4?
You might as well end it with one of my guys, man. He sent his film in too. Coach E will love it.
All right, look, we gonna do one more after him, and then we're gonna do your guy if that's cool with you fellas. Since we
That's
had
fine.
a 15-minute delay getting up and running.
Man, I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Like
With the
maybe the
lights?
school is trying to save electricity. They
Yeah,
said
I
we're
don't
gonna turn
know.
the lights on for some plays and we're gonna turn them off for others.
Right? And then you got some schools out there, you know what I mean, that's got like disco lights for stadiums. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
man.
You got strobes and colored LEDs and drone shows and man, high school's going all in. But anyway, Darkfield and all, what do we got for Liam?
I, he's got decent speed. I didn't see any 4.5 on the dot.
I didn't see 4 or 5 whatsoever, man. I wasn't gonna call that out. I was gonna let y'all.
Yeah. I thought there was a lack of explosive plays on there. I don't know the situation of the school, but it looks like there was some struggles in the blocking. And I just think that there's room to grow in the second half of the season if he can get some more explosive plays on there. But from what I saw, he has a decent jump cut. I would continue to work on the agility, and then continue to build on the speed because I don't think it's 4.5 flat.
Don't disagree. So let me just do a public service announcement. First and foremost, make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Support the brand that supports you. Follow my guy, Coach McCann. Follow my guy, Coach E. But look, do this. If you've got a 2022 pin tweet, that film is, I don't want to say it's irrelevant, but it's almost irrelevant at this point. If you have midseason film, especially if it's good midseason film, pin that. That way you've got some fresh takes. But that's what I got. This is look, I didn't even realize we got another local, another Cortland High School, another young man I got to see against King George. He's a 2024 DB wide receiver. So let's get to Jalen. Jalen, hold on, where do you go? Right there, Jalen J. Lackey. Where's the highlight? There it is. Mid-season. They're pulling off the Boise right now. They got that blue on blue. Let me find out. Cortland turns off the lights early too. A little dark out there. There we go. Don't get caught. Oh, don't do it. Uh,
Mm.
we got a scrimmage film in there.
Yeah. Hey, listen, receivers, try to get as much of the route tree as you can on there.
Yeah.
I've seen, again, you've seen one screen, unless you're making like 10 guys miss. You've seen one, you've seen them all. Goal ball, you've seen one, you've seen them all. So please, if you can, depending on what your school does, please get as much of the route tree on there as possible. His DB stuff, I mean, he's coming up, he's making tackles in the hole. Um, ran down a play right there. I mean, I think it's solid, but right now, he's a 24.
He is. He is a senior. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, if an opportunity at the D2, D3 level presents itself, go ahead and jump on it. But um, I'm not seeing anything that's really jumping out at me like a Division 1 player would in their senior year.
All right. All right, McCann, what you got for him? Closing remarks for Jalen.
Yeah, the same thing, man. I would definitely try to bulk up a little bit, watch, uh, put some more weight on. Keep doing the thing. I would definitely do what Coach E said though. If a Division 3 come around, I would take it for sure. I think you're more of like a Division 3 type of style player. Could be very explosive. Could be very impactful on that level.
All right, so let's do this, man. Hey, McCann, if you don't mind, can you DM me the film for your guy that we'll close it out with after we watch Ronnie? I'm not going to
Send
wait
it
till.
to you, or should I put it in our group chat?
Yeah, you just put it in the group DM on Twitter is the easiest if you don't mind.
Yep, already done it.
So, so right now, again, Ronnie, I don't want to butcher the last name. He goes to Kettle Run here in Virginia. He's a senior two-sport athlete. Um, what position do you play? Am I missing something? I don't see the position.
It's in his name,
Oh, it is
offensive
in his
and
name.
defensive.
Look, I'm straight overlooking the name. All right, so he's 6'1", 260 O line, D line. All right, let's get to Ronnie's first 3-game film. Kettle Run. Kettle, is that Northern Virginia? That's Northern Virginia, right?
Yeah, it's Northern Virginia, but it's like to the west, sort of.
I got you.
Yeah. I think it's Loudoun County.
Okay. Yeah, I went to John Champ. Um,
Yep.
my niece had a soccer game there, so I got there. I was like, dang, like they got the individual softball field, baseball field, lacrosse field. Like they don't share fields for nothing. That's a full like sports campus,
Oh, they got money in Loudoun County.
right? And like, where is this at? What high school was that? I mean, they had like the damn stairs to heaven, and they got all these nice fields, but some of these camera angles, man, we need to
Yeah.
reevaluate that. Kettle Run, Fauquier County. All right, look, Fauquier ain't that far. I'm right here in Locust Grove, Orange County. Let's go. Yeah, like look, we got the stairs to heaven right there. Like, what school is this? Is this Kettle Run's like home field? Yo, you know who has a nice field that I did not know? Freedom. Freedom High School in Woodbridge. Like they've got a solid field. But anyway,
Hmm.
what do we got for Ronnie? Nokesville, Virginia. Nokesville, there it is. All right. So what we got for Ronnie? Big man, 6'1",
One of
260.
one of the things I would like to see is him run his feet once he puts his hands on people. He gets them, but doesn't run his feet. Like he'll just like a hop. I would like to see him run through people. Everything else, he's right where he need to be at. Blocking assignments seem legit, but definitely would. I would definitely run through people and run his feet though for sure.
All right. So, hey, McCann, since this is your guy, set the stage for me, man. Who we about to watch? What you bring to the table? Talk to me.
Man, it's my guy RJ up at Cathedral Prep, up the street from us, based in Erie. Plays all the positions. Play nickel,
And
boundary,
he starts
free.
off with special teams. Let's go.
Mind you,
All
this
right.
is his first return since eighth grade.
All right. So if you hear my little man in the background, I apologize. He just got home, and then my daughter as well.
Yeah, that's his first kick return since eighth grade.
That's eighth grade. First one, and he takes it to the house.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Damn.
Yeah, really good kid too, man. His 3.5 GPA is what AP classes.
All right.
So
Look, let me find out.
Makes a
Upstate
huge
New York got some nice football fields up there. Look at
man,
y'all.
Cathedral Prep is different, bro. They got a school store. So this
Man. All right.
is one of my favorite players of him right now. Like, not many guys his size at 5'10" are gonna be in the box doing this right here.
Mm.
And that's one of the the area's leading rusher right there. He's a
All
freshman.
right.
He's a dog.
What's his recruiting look like?
Right now, getting a lot of interest from some D2s. Got a
Okay.
few D1 AA's like starting to heat up. Some Ivy League and Patriot League schools are starting to come around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll say
his
he's
name is
he's
starting
got
to
the
get out there.
academics. Ivy League would definitely be, I think,
Oh
a
yeah,
very good suit.
yeah. We got a little task in front of our hands with some speed. We got to run this 40 again, and then he should be fine. So he's improved his 40 over the summer. He was clocked at a 4.51 on the laser not too long ago. That was before the season started, so it was probably like 2 months ago. But in the boxes, in the trenches, the dude can play. So but he'll have a home very soon though. Like he won't go for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he was one of those guys they call it quote unquote late bloomer because those schools that will come around late compared to like those other offers that's coming out now and stuff like that. So
I'm with it.
In all honesty, like a 3.5 with AP courses, I
yeah,
mean that surpasses a 4.0 for that a lot of kids have. So
oh yeah,
Absolutely.
and
I
he takes
mean,
his SAT this week. So
mm,
excuse
he's
me.
got range.
Yeah,
What
man.
is, what's he gonna play at the next level?
I know I talked to a D1 school last night. They just want him to play. They'll figure it out when he get there. They see that he plays everywhere in the box, one in the secondary. So they said they could be his jack of all trades for him. So
All right. So look, while we finish watching this film, that's a wrap for tonight. We will be back next Tuesday with hopefully no technical difficulties, right? No bye week, so we should be up and running. Hopefully, Coach McCann will be feeling a little bit better. Get well soon. Stay away from the Canadian air, man. I know you said you got another trip
man,
coming soon, man. So get better. He'll be back on camera. And then, we got to show love to Coach Miller. He's a first responder, first and foremost, down in San Antonio. So when he can't join us, we completely understand. He's out there, doing the first responder thing first, and then football second. Obviously, life is bigger than football. Football comes to an end at some point. So with that being said, we got a couple of things. Make sure you subscribe again. Follow the panel. Check out the website. Check out the nonprofit foundation 39 Hearts. It's what we do this thing for. It's why Spotlight 39 exists. It's why we give back to you guys in several different ways. From doing live film reviews, we do the All American Cleat Drive. We'll be doing a coat drive for the winter. So all kinds of different things. So just tap in. We got featured articles. We got the DMV Spotlight with Coach E. Man, we put West Virginia on the map with Coach Gordon. He'll be joining us from time to time, doing some film reviews on Tuesdays. He was with us last time, brought a lot of energy, and then we got all kinds of fun stuff happening. So again, make sure you check out the website. Let me throw up the graphic because I am terrible at that. But here's the graphic for the 39 Hearts Foundation. It just talks about what we do. It's got the little, QR code. Scan it. Visit the website. Nonetheless, we appreciate y'all. That's Coach E. Coach McCann with the black screen. He'll be back. I'm Rob Odie. Spotlight 39. I appreciate y'all. Until next week, I'll talk to you.